Hey you guys, thanks for tuning into our channel, Grounded in Love. Today we will talk about words can hurt and words can heal. Choosing the right words. Speaking with the right tone of voice.
Okay, so we're gonna go into that example. Speaking with the right tone of voice. For example number one, I'm gonna give you two examples. Example number one, you get off work, you're hungry, you're tired, you just want something to eat, you walk through the door, you sniffing, ain't nothing been cooked. You look at your wife and you say, why have you cooked anything today? Example number two, you come through the door, you're hungry, you're sniffing around, you're tired, you want something to eat. You look at your wife, hey honey, how you doing today? You haven't cooked anything yet? Example number two. So how would you feel about example number one?
I feel that you offended me. You know, you came at me kind of wrong.
How about example number two?
I felt that, hey, you was concerned at one time at the first, but you are willing to really go in there and help me cook or put something together, you know, so.
Okay, so like she said, you know, if you come home and you screaming and you yelling about maybe your wife didn't cook, maybe she didn't wash the clothes, maybe she ain't washed dishes, maybe she ain't swept the floor, something that she didn't do, you upset about it, maybe you had a bad day at work, you had an attitude for some reason, or maybe that's just who you are. But you know, making sure you're speaking in the right tone. You know, if you're married to that person, you love that person, you want to make sure you're speaking in the right tone, because you don't want to offend your wife or your husband. You know, you always want them in the most comfortable position when you're around them. You don't want to speak anything out of your heart or out of your mouth to make them feel some type of way. Then you got to say you're sorry. But just make sure you're speaking in a correct tone, you know, because the first one was hostility. You know, the second one was more of a comfort. You know, let's go in the kitchen, let's cook together. You know, I know you guys probably say, who? I worked all day, I'm gonna come home and do what? You know, but it's all about teamwork, compromising. So,
doing things together.
Not only do words hurt, but like my wife said, words can heal. You know, what kind of words you got for the healing?
I love you. I'm sorry. Forgive me. Thank you.
You know, some of the words we want to speak about, you know, thank you, I love you, I'm sorry, forgive me. You know, them words that can heal. And also words of comfort. You know, tell your wife or your husband, hey honey, I love you so much. I thank you for being the best person in my life. You know, thank you for all you have done from day one to this day. You're a great person, you mean so much in my life. You know, no words of comfort. And those are a lot of words that in a marriage or in a relationship, people don't hear a lot. You know, so it means a lot to a man or even a woman to hear those type of words coming out of one's mouth. Those words that we need, it really pierces our hearts. It makes us feel comfortable. You know, but if you're not speaking in that manner, then sometimes people questioning their relationship because they question their love also. They ain't hearing it a lot. So, you know, make sure.
I think number one is I love you. Being when they're first dating, it's more I love you. But I think being married, I think some of us don't elaborate on I love you or feel, you know, we don't tell our mate enough, you know, that we love them. We wait till things get kind of rocky and then you try to go with I love you.
Right. So like you said, you know, just don't do all the special things in the first beginning or the first part of your relationship, and then it begin to grow old to you where you ain't saying it like you used to. So, you know, make sure, you know, get up in the morning and say, hey, baby, I love you. You know, I thank you for being that great person, that best friend I ever had. You know, so just don't wake up and just don't go throughout your day without even saying something to comfort your mate.
And if they offended you, make sure you say, forgive me, I'm sorry. You know, it's not hard to say that to your mate or whoever you're around if you offended that person.
And make sure you communicating. You know, and I want to go back to the thing of coming home. You know, it's sad to say, but it's real. How we can work all day with our friends and our coworkers, and we can have the best time at work, and we can laugh and we can get along, but we can come through the door and see our spouse and barely say a word to them. You know, that's way out of line. You know, that's way away from how relationships supposed to be. It's fine to laugh and joke at work, but when you step through that door, it's supposed to be even more laughter. It's supposed to be more expressive when you come through that door. You shouldn't come through your door and look at your wife or your husband and turn your head. Maybe it's something that happened throughout the week. Maybe it's something happened earlier that day. But if it's episode, then you need to work it out, and figure the issue out. Make sure you
examine
it and talk it out and get over it.
That's true.
So you don't want to be coming home, and when you walk through the door, you don't want to be bothered with. That's not how relationships are supposed to be.
That's right. Especially if you say that you love that person.
Right. We just want to give you this encouraging word, this short video, to encourage somebody on how to speak in the right tone, using words of comfort rather words in a rip and tear you apart, because that little saying that sticks and stones will break your bone, but words never hurt.
Yes, it does.
That
word cuts.
That riddle is just a riddle. It's not true, because words do cut and pierce and hurt. Sometimes people can use words that hurt people for a while and take them a while to recover from them. So, let's make sure we're using words of healing and words of comfort through our relationship every day, every second, every minute. If you can think of something to comfort that person, say it.
That's right.
Those of you that never done it, get to doing it.
That's right.
It's very, very important. Well, we get ready to wrap this thing up. Anything you want to say?
No. That's it. Thank you so much.
Okay, guys, coming up next week, we got a topic. We're going to speak about friendship, and our topic is, can we be friends? So you want to make sure you tune in to that. We're going to get on some real touchy stuff on that topic.
And make sure you leave comments. It's okay.
Leave your comments. It's okay. We'll get back with you. Don't be afraid to ask the question, because we're here to answer, and we'll do our best to answer. But anyway, everybody have a blessed night, and I want you to stay grounded in love.